for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, and the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sidelines. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Taking a look at Houston. They're holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far. And, of course, Phoenix just way behind. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. We've got Green. Derek Lively is out there with Alperen Sengun. And it's Green, and it's McCain in at shooting guard. And for the Suns, Jabari Smith is out there with Mohamed Bamba. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Jalen Green. And it's Beal in at the point guard position. Here in this stage of the season, Greg, what can struggling teams do to better themselves?
You mean besides make a big trade move? I think about lineups and schemes. You have to look at what you can control and really establish your identity.
Now, here's Green. Back to Green. Pass to Green. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Beal against Green.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
And the Rockets making a change here. Waters is checked in.
Substitution for the Rockets. Number 43, Lindy Waters.
Green finds Bamba. Booker outside. And that one drops.
Just bouncing off of contact. Booker putting in work in that weight room.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Houston. Pass to McCain. Back to Green. Lively with it. Beal with the steal. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
A nice shot by McCain.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
On offense, here are the Suns. It's a three-point game. Smith outside. Green deciding where to go with it. And it's good for two.
Ooh, that's just so soft. Green just trickled that one in.
Now, here's Green. 23 points his last outing. To the right side. And some nice passing there by Houston. Up and in on the layup.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
And here is Beal. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and the dunk by Bamba.
You really couldn't ask for a better finisher for that play. Bamba able to go above and beyond there. It makes him a humongous target.
For Houston, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Green passes to Waters. A three-pointer off the mark.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Bounce pass from Beal. Beal with a screen for Smith. Back to Beal. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now we get a chance to view the NBA leaders in assists. The Rockets trail. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Green against Beal. Now Green. Incredible numbers looking at his scoring averages. He's currently scoring more than 28 points a game. Waters. The Rockets again can't hit.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Free throw good, Booker.
When Devin Booker steps on the court, you almost expect 30 or 40-point nights. Booker is that talented.
For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Pass to Smith. Back to Booker. Launches a three. And Lively pulls it down.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
He gets that one. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was played down in Houston.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
The free throw drops for Smith.
Look, a big man who can score at all three levels, they do not grow on trees. Smith Jr., he is one of them.
Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for Phoenix. Smith hits them both. Here's Green. Green, the screen. Green, no luck. The Suns leading. Booker, right side. And he can't bank that one in.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Green, the pass to Waters. Here's McCain. Over Bamba. Alvarado grabs the board.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
That one goes in. Last outing for the Rockets, it was a loss to the Bulls in Chicago. Lively with the screen. There's the lob to the hoop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Pass to Bamba, from past the arc, buries the long-range jumper. Bamba's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, still working on his jumper, but you can see Bamba has the touch to score from there.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. On the wing, Green. Pass to Lively. And Green gets it to go. Green's got the lead up to 4 now for the Rockets.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And Phoenix has possession. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough.
Taking a look at the Rockets. We've got ball. Rob Williams is out there with Derek Lively. And it's Green. And it's McCain in at the 3, the small forward. And here are the Suns now, following the score by Houston. Williams against Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen by Lively. Green with the ball. Takes a 3. It's good from long range. And now a 9-point Houston lead. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Houston.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Phoenix has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight, 50% exactly. And the Suns miss again.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Kept alive. Fades away. Good on the bucket. Green's got 7 points for the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Can they get it? Excellent D there from Williams.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And Ball puts up a deep 3. They get it again. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And a deep 3 from Booker. Again, the miss by Booker. Houston leading by 11. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Looking here at some numbers for Green. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. He's right around 29 points a night, 10 assists and 4 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, they rely on his production night in and night out. There are times when he absolutely carries them.
And Phoenix making a change here. Bamba's checked in, and Green gets it to go.
And it's encouraging to watch Green knock down the triple. Needs to keep doing this.
Houston's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And Şengün with the basket on the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Booker. He's got 5. Launches it from deep. And Ware pulls it down.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
Pass to Dillingham. Puts up a 3. Hands it from downtown. Dillingham's got his second bucket of the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Dillingham with it, guarded by Green. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Pass to Iguodaro. Now Beal, defended by Sexton. Green left side. Now here's Bamba. Here's Iguodaro. Beal from long range. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Houston in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific 3-point shooting display. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, probably not the defensive effort you were hoping for thus far.
Yeah, no, our defense isn't where it needs to be. I think they're getting open looks. We're overshifting, and then we're not committing to shooters. Just not a very good defensive effort so far.
Mike, thanks very much for your time. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Phoenix Suns.
Yeah, their defensive effort uninspiring, like Kenny's acting career.
Oh, okay. I'm not even going to go through the films at you. And stay in your lane, brother. Stay in your lane.
As we move on, let's get a look at some of the injuries around the NBA.
Just like what I had for breakfast this morning, a big old donut with the big hole in the center of the team. Look, Embiid plays with the edge, incredibly productive at both ends. Leaves a big hole in the lineup.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
They've got Mohamed Bamba. Jalen Green is out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's Jabari Smith. And it's Booker in at the three. That's who's out there for Phoenix. The first one falls.
Very good from here. Green over 80% from the line.
Both free throws good from Green.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
On the wing, Green. High post, Şengün. Back to Green. Shot clock at 6. Sexton for 3. No good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he is something else. Hey, thank you. Now, here's Green. 17 points in the game. Down low, Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
It's hard to know what Green is going to do in these sets. He uses that unpredictability pretty much to his advantage, though.
Pass to McCain. This one for 3. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got his 5th assist in this one. Suns trail by 15. And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for him.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
Pass to Bamba. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Beal finds Booker. And the wide open shot from Green. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Green's got 20 points.
Green has been locked in, really powering this offense.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Houston leading by 12, and coming in is a four-spacing two-guard. How impressive is it, RJ, that Devin Booker is holding down the point?
And it's not just the rate of assists. He's limiting his turnovers in great fashion, too, despite his high usage. A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Outside, Green. Pass to Lively. Back to Green. Shot clock at 5. And it's Green missing.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
Booker, right side. Outside, Beal. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half. Coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
And so Green will bring it up for the Rockets. They lead by 7. Lively a screen on Beal. Green, the pass to Waters. Over Booker. Beal with the steal. Smith in the posts. He's against Green. They get it back. Banked in off the glass. And now just a 5-point Rocket lead. For Houston, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Right side, Green. Lively a screen on Beal. Here's Green. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7.
Houston foul. Green. 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
There's Beal with the 3. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for the Suns. These players have been vacuums on the boards recently, leading the league in rebounding the past month. Pass to Smith. 5 to shoot. Fires from 18. Beal can't get it to go. Rockets leading by 7. Ball, the pass to Green. Williams, a screen on Beal. To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
What I really love about this kid, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
Bamba kicks to Green. Top of the key, Beal. Back to Smith from deep three-point land. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Smith's got 5 now.
And that's in the gym range, Kev. He can pull up and knock it down from anywhere.
Ball finds Green. Back to Ball. And Jose Alvarado is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And Phoenix making a change here. Allen's checked in.
Number 8, Grayson Allen.
Here's Dillingham. 9 points in the game so far. It's Allen on the wing, guarded by Green. Over Smith. And there's Green on the assist by Williams. He has 7. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Rockets?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And another thing they've really excelled at tonight is protecting the rim. Shooters keep getting their shots swatted away by this squad.
Now Green, after Jalen Green's three-pointer that didn't go.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Allen. The Rockets making the shot. Smith wide open. He fires. Sinks the triple. Smith's got 6 in the quarter.
You love seeing Smith Jr. be assertive off the catch. Great shot.
Now here's Green. 13 points in the game. There's 1:47 left in the third. Pass to Williams. 5 on the clock. Green dishes to Green. Alvarado grabs the board. Suns trail by 7. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Green with the block. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. For the Rockets, Şengün's checked in for Green. Sexton comes in for Green. Pass to Alvarado. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Here's Iguodaro. There's Green with the 3. And Lively pulls it down.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Taking a look at the Rockets, we've got Green. Green is out there with Derek Lively. And it's McCain in at the 2 spot. And finished off by Lively.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Here's Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
A sometimes underrated playmaker, Green showing good patience and vision.
Here's McCain. Guarded by Green. It's intercepted. And they're on the break. Here's Beal. It's tipped. On the wing, Green. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 7th assist in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Outside, Green. Pass to Beal. Bobbed up there for Green. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
The vertical and reach make Green a terrific target in the alley-oop game.
Rockets leading by 16. Here's McCain. Guarded by Green. Pulls up on the wing. And Houston again with the bucket.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Here's Alvarado. Guarded by Green. It's stolen by Green. Into the lane. And it's Green slamming it down.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Green, no luck.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Inside, And finished off by Lively.
Assisted
Feed
by
the interior. Good things will happen.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
A big cheer for your Suns Dancers Dance Team. Come on!
Pass to Bamba. Back to Beal. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And the dunk by Bamba.
And how about the 9'6" standing reach Bamba has? I mean, it's unguardable this close. Dunks it with such ease.
Here's McCain. Guarded by Green. Lively sets a screen for Green. Out left to the wing. Waters passes to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Over Beal. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Here's Beal. In the league, trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. Greg, you got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit.
From deep. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Offensive rebound. And it's Green slamming it down.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Beal dishes to Green. Spins the 17-footer. Again, Phoenix.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Pass to Green. Bamba with the block.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways.
Here's McCain. Over Green. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. McCain's got 10 points in just the second half. And here's Booker. Smith outside. To the middle. Here's Beal. Green with the block. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Launches it. They get it back. They kick it out to Green. Green deciding where to go with it. 6 to shoot. Offline from the top of the key. Well, Phoenix shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. And it's Smith missing. Houston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Houston.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And you could tell they were ready for this one today, guys. There was something extra on the line, and they wanted it.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Richardson outside. Right wing. Here's Iguodala. And again, it's the Suns missing. Rocket shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Here's McCain. Allen defending. Back to Green. Green inside. And the rejection by Bryant. And the shot is good. 40 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Iguodaro. Nobody near Allen. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Here's Waters. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. 23 seconds left in the fourth. Allen left side. Herter passes to Richardson. From outside the arc, another three for Phoenix. There's 10 seconds left in the game. Here's McCain. So we see Houston taking the W here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm